Come, bud. Here. Here. Good. Hey, that was nice. So, good stuff. Okay. And then that's a little break, a little rest. You stay. Stay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. Stay. Circles. Good. 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 Really nice. Anthony, boy, that's real nice. Good. I mean, that's good. That's real nice. Good. Duke. Break.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duke, that was amazing. Duke. Duke, wow. Wow. Duke, wow. 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 Wow, Duke. Wow.
He's sitting on your lap.
He is. Wow, dude.
There's Kay.
There's Kay. Good job. You see that?
So our neighbor's walking right there.
Yes, you do see that.
Something that he probably would have barked at.
Yeah, I wasn't
home.
expecting her to come down the road to see what he does.
She's got a hat on, a jacket, a cane.
He's watching. This is what we like. We like watching. But he doesn't see himself with me and him as the one who needs to respond to it. It's my responsibility. He's got to get used to that shift. It takes a little bit, but he's getting there. Look, that's his choice there. He could have barked. You know, I didn't tell him not to. Very proud of you. But we're focusing on my dynamic in our relationship, our dynamic, and then the world. So you can see that that's starting to come together. I love it. You're doing very good, boy. This is good dog stuff. I mean, you're doing great, bud. He's absolutely trying, and that is what I'm praising. He's giving effort. He's giving effort. Doop, doop, doop. Break.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop.
Oh.
Look, now I'm allowing him to take front, right? But if he sees something, if he sees something, which he did, I want him to come and get direction over here, right? So these are the early, you can see him starting to operate as a follower already. But what he wants, what I'm reading from him, is he wants some responsibility. I can see it already. It's natural for him to say, I want to do something for the pack. I want to, keep an eye out and stuff. It's like, okay, I get that. But you can't bark at stuff. You can't react to stuff. You can see them, and then you can look at me, and we can see that I see them. And if I'm not concerned, you're not concerned. And so he's going off my judgment now. But look, this is what he's doing though. He's seen somebody strange that walked by. Now he's checking around. This is, for me, if I'm living with a dog, I incorporate this into our lifestyle. But in the beginning, when he goes home, none of it. And
A little bit of
with me,
whining.
this is something that he has no responsibilities when he goes home, but to listen. So he's actually not allowed to put himself in the position that I did it so you could see him go there. It has to be completely taken away. He has to adjust completely into having no responsibility. And then if he can handle a little bit, he gets some, right? It depends on the person, it depends on the dog. But the cool thing is we can live within the program happily with the dog having zero responsibilities about the comings and goings of the house. And that will be where he'll be most, he'll be at his most workable. He'll listen the best, right? If he makes good choices, meaning somebody comes into the house that's not supposed to be in the house and it's 3 a.m. and he gives a little bark or something, you let him know over time, because these things happen, hey, that one wasn't so bad. And he'll start to say, okay, so most of the time I don't say anything, but if there's something really weird happening, dogs can learn when it's appropriate and when it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate for him to bark when this is what he's learning for our lifestyle. When somebody's at the door, you don't bark. Not in this house or the house that you go home to, right? You keep it quiet. That's what he's learning. When you see somebody walk down the road, you don't bark. You see it, I see it. Nothing. He's already operating like that, okay? Cool thing is we got a little example of him going into that mode of scanning. That gets corrected. Now listen, if we see him go there, you can see it on the clip. If you're wondering what it looks like, you've seen him there. He was doing this. This is why I should have Riggy out so you can see a dog who's not doing that. He was doing this. All you have to do is correct that. Think of it as a mode that your dog goes into. He's like, I'm in alert mode. I'm in territorial mode. I'm scanning. If you correct that, he'll go back to calm. And in the calm state, they're not doing any of that. That's what this training is. That's what the state of mind training is, right? So now look, this is good. Look, it's a different posture. He's softer. He's doing this. Look, if I'm being him, he's just doing this, right? He's just doing this.
And not whining.
Right? He's not whining. He's not worried about it. But this is what he was doing. Who's that over there? Who's that? This is what he's doing. Puffing his chest up, walking around, surveying the area. Correct that, because we don't want him to have that responsibility. He'll stop doing it. He can just be a dog, meaning like a modern dog, not a dog who's protecting our family and our baby and stuff. That's not what that's not what we want him to be. It's there naturally. If a situation happens, a real situation, training goes out the window, right? But the dog should know that day-to-day life, 365 most of the time, don't respond to anything. Okay, so you see the difference in the body language. Chill, no problems, no stress. I mean, he's still stressed because he has to stay here a little bit and he's not used to it, but not like it was when he starts popping up like this and starts looking around, getting assertive. You can see it in the body language. We correct that. We disagree with that. We put him back in his place on the hierarchy. That's a reminder. No. You don't enter that space. Okay? And that's part of his state of mind training, keeping him calm and passive. Break.
Yeah.
Good. Good. There's this other state he goes into that's really just easygoing, friendly dog who's not as concerned and not as serious about everything. That gets rewarded. That's where the pets come in. When I start seeing him get serious and focusing on things, that's where we correct. He will stop doing it. We're going to do a little bit more down here. Good. Good boy. Up there. That's nice. It's his first time doing this, so he's doing really well. Good boy. Stay. It's getting a little hot. It is getting a little toasty. I am a little warm. We're going to go inside and finish this up. Good stay. So he has really trouble staying, okay? So that's why we're working on it. So we're putting a pause here. Good. No. Good boy. I could be doing anything right now. I could be checking the mail. I could be talking to a stranger, a neighbor or something. The fact that he struggles to sit for 2 seconds makes it hard to bring him places, which makes his life really small. He doesn't get to do a lot, which means he doesn't get to expose a lot, which means he's insecure, and it's just a cycle. But we can't take him out to expose him because he doesn't listen. So we just got a cycle and it doesn't heal itself, right? We can't take him out to learn because he's bad while he's out there. And because he's not out there learning, he's insecure. And because he's insecure, he's overreacting, and it snowballs to the point where the dog is just, you need professional help. So he has anxiety about being, first of all, restrained, meaning if I say stay and he can't go anywhere else, there's anxiety about that. He also has anxiety that he can't be involved. So if I come over here and start doing something, he wants to be right there checking it out, all right? The remedy to that is telling him, what I'm doing is I'm telling him not to come over here, and if he does, he gets punished and sent away. Over and over again until he gets the conversation. A week down the road, we're over it in our relationship, right? He can accept the fact that he's gonna be alone right there and I'm gonna do something right there. Without, you know what I mean? So it's time to grow up. He has to grow up into an adult dog, but he's missed a lot of his learning lessons, so he's underdeveloped. But his hormones say he's an adult. So he doesn't want to be treated like a puppy, but he acts like one. So we got that whole mess to go through. But we're getting there, day by day. This is a big, good boy for him. This is hard for him. Break.
Yeah.
Good dog. Good job. Proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. That was good.